Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my double XP weekend gains video. In this video I show my main and 10 HP pure progress. And I guess the question is answered that everyone was thinking and everyone was PMing me during double XP. Did I get Herbert? Starting double experience weekend off just like everyone should, waiting next to the first tree of a tree run to kick it off with a really nice XP boost from checking the health of all the different trees that had been planted. As soon as double experience weekend started, I checked the health of my first tree and then we all went together and done a nice tree run. By the end of the tree run, it was only me and a couple of other people because everyone else was trailing too far behind, and you know, double experience weekend, we wait for no one. I was hosting portables in the clan citadel the whole weekend. What would the weekend be though if I didn't mess up the placement of the portables the first time round? I accidentally plonked the forge on top of the banker, so for the first 5 minutes of double experience weekend, a lot of people had to right click and get a bit angry and salty. To be honest, after this mess up, I knew exactly what to do. I would just stand on top of the banker so it definitely can't be put on him. And then it was much easier to renew them if they ever fall down. But for the most part, I was able to extend them before they fell. During the 24-hour Game Blast live stream, whenever Runescape hit £10,000 in donations, we would get 2.2 times experience for 30 minutes. The first one that came around, because I didn't have the ingredients for overloads, I went and made loads of extreme ranging potions as they give the most experience. And then for every single one after this, I think there was 7 or 8 in total, I made overloads during the 2.2 times experience because overloads get boosted so heavily. I know it's only 20%, but 20% on an overload is actually a hell of a lot of experience. Hey, grats for Senji, the first Herbert pet drop. Let's see how many people get it before me. Woo! Oh look, a Herbert pet drop again, and everyone's gratsing me instead. Ooh, definitely great. Another sub 99 pet. Why? How could this happen to me? Oh, the meme's dead. The meme is dead. 145 mil. Look, little turtle pet. Ah. After getting Herbert, it was time to take a really well-deserved crafting break doing protean hides, and then I'm going to go on my 10 HP pure and do some thieving. After giving myself enough carpal tunnel for now with thieving on the 10 HP pure costing volunteers, it was back to Herblore doing some overloads while it was 2.2 times experience from the Game Blast. Another really cool and important thing you can take advantage of is every milet hour that you can do, you should make combination potions in the district on a portable well. It gives you 20% more base experience, so on double experience weekend it's giving you 40% more experience when you're making your supremes, your holies, your replenishment pots, anything like that. Anything that requires a crystal flask is a combination pot that you should be doing on this Voice of Seren. The only downside is the harmony pillar is right behind the well and it has a really big clip box, so sometimes you do make yourself look like an idiot by clicking it. I may or may not have raked that serenity pillar. Another thing that was super useful on a double experience weekend was trading in your zodiac tokens for the boxes. Getting all of the bonus experience stars and the lamps from the boxes really helped push double experience even further for me. When I was putting my bonus experience in, I put it in a mixture of woodcutting and herblore, and then I got some pole scores, some silver hawks, and some other really useful items from these boxes. I only had some replenishment potions left to make, and it wasn't a Voice of Seren or anything, but I was so close to 200 mil herblore it didn't matter at this point, so I just made them all the way to 200 mil. I did my last couple of mil experience just with the replenishment pots that I was making. And there is 200 mil herblore achieved, so that's our 4th 200 mil on this account. We are close to 3 more though. Now I got 200 mil herblore, it was time to do some construction. This meant that I needed the monkey mind control helmet so I could hire the monkey butler. He doesn't charge you anything and he's the best one to get. Thank you, invention. I'm not the best at construction and I had a bit of bonus experience to start for like the first hour or so, and then I did the rest without bonus experience with just the double XP buff. I was getting around 2.2 million experience an hour just doing it normally. I didn't go super sweaty over it and I don't really do construction often, so I felt like 2.2 million experience an hour was actually not too bad. Obviously people can get way more than that if they go in super hard, but I just kind of chilled with it chatting to people on Discord. It wasn't actually that bad, and I managed to get around 10 million construction experience by the end, but obviously I didn't get any pets, so better luck next time on that one. Ending double experience off with a little bit of Slayer. I had about 500,000 bonus experience in Slayer that I wanted to use up with a couple of tasks, so I did an air task that I forced with my mask at Mazcab. Really quickly AoE'd them all down, and it's such a fast XP task, it's lovely. After that I got an Abyssal Demons task which I quickly AoE'd down in Curadel's dungeon. Again, very quick and easy. Not quite as much experience from the Abyssal Demons though, but it was very nice and easy to find a world in Curadel's dungeon, which I was very happy about. Then the last task that I did was an Edemu one. Edemu is one of my favourite tasks because of the blood shards being worth so much money, and they give you a hell of a lot of experience still. You just set down your royal cannon and you go in and out the barrier to lure them in. I still need the Eddie pet and all of that, so I'm going to do these as much as possible. Unfortunately, I didn't get a blood shard or anything this task, but I did manage to use up all my bonus experience by the end of this, and then it was time to chill with some Protean bars until the end of double XP, while doing thieving on the 10 HP pure. My Herblore supplies from 200 mil Herblore are so nice. Looking in my bank and seeing all of this just makes me really happy. I have a lot left over from last double experience weekend, and then all of the stuff I made this double experience weekend as well, and then just the typical Saradomin brews and prayer pots, prayer renewals, all of that stuff. I have over 9,000 replenishment pots, over 10,000 supremes, and over 6,000 holies. I also nearly have 1,000 Syrian overloads as well. This should do me forever, and I should never ever need to actually make overloads again. I may need to make some replenishment pots in the future, like in the really far future, but 9,000 should do me for near enough always. Very chuffed with how my Herblore supply tab looks now. When it comes to my 10 HP pure, I leached a good 10 or so hours of Slayer dummies from friends in the clan. Okay, it's not that fast Slayer experience at all, but it's really worth it on a 10 HP pure or a skiller because Slayer is just so slow in general. Then after I leached all the Slayer dummies, I did some Protean memories. I really want 120 divination, and I know Protean memories are not the best, but I thought I'd do them on double experience because they're really AFK and a decent amount of experience while I'm doing stuff on the main. Just like I said with the main, trading in the Zodiac tokens is so useful for this event. The bonus experience and the flat out experience is really helpful. I put my flat out experience into attack, and I put my bonus experience into woodcutting because I really want 120 woodcutting and 120 divination. While putting my experience into attack, I managed to get 93. So now I only need 6 attack levels, and I'm going to get a lot of thieving levels on double experience towards 99 in that as well. So I'm nearly maxed on this account except for HP. I really hate caution volunteers. I could never do more than like an hour or two because it would just give me carpal tunnel. It's pretty much like construction, but a little bit worse to be honest. I did manage to get 83 from 80 and then took a break going to the Ark to do some golden bamboo, using up my bonus experience and double experience in woodcutting. I kept alternating the Ark and caution volunteers until I got 90 thieving. 90 thieving unlocks dwarf traders, so I was just going to go head there because it's much more AFK and I can click in the same spot over and over again. Going to dwarf traders, I took gloves of silence as they help you not being caught quite as much, and then I took my monkey amulet. From the new Zodiac event, you got those monkey amulet trinkets that can give you experience every 15 minutes. So I would just activate the monkey trinket every 15 minutes to give me a lamp that I could put into thieving 2 to speed up the leveling process. My god, the amount that I got caught by these dwarf traders was absolutely insane, even with my 5-finger discount aura active. I can't imagine just how bad this would have been if I didn't buy 5-finger discount aura. Whenever my aura was up, I came back here, did some dwarf traders and then left. I just refused to do it without the aura because you get caught so much. But the experience is probably about the same as caution volunteers, even though I get caught so much. When you do actually manage to pickpocket, the XP drops are insane. I also done a fair bit of fishing on the Ark. I always just did every single bamboo and wobbegong spot I found. Going back to the dwarf traders, doing my last 2 hours of my aura, I got to 97 thieving. I still have 1 million bonus experience in thieving, which I can then use off of double experience in order to get 99. Then once I'm 99 thieving, I only need 6 levels in attack to max this account. Ending this video just showing the experience gains on Maikeru and urekiaM. They're on the screen now. I'll quickly talk about the main ones, but I won't go into huge detail as you can see it all anyway. On the main, I got a decent amount of combat experience alongside 1.7 mil Slayer from using up my bonus experience in that. I got 22 million crafting experience using up my Protean hides. I got 8.5 million smithing experience using up my Protean bars. I got nearly 64 million experience in Herblore getting to 200 mil. 14.6 million agility experience from Silverhawks. That's really awesome as I have bonus experience from Barbarian Assault. I got over 10 million experience in construction as well. I may do some construction off of Double Experience Weekend to try and get the pet. I just get really frustrated with construction really quickly, but it needs to get to 120 eventually, so I just need to suck it up. As for urekiaM, I managed to get over 10 million woodcutting experience and I'm only 10 million away from 120 now. I got 3 million agility experience from my Silverhawk downs, 8.5 million thieving experience to get to 97, got the bonus experience to use off a double experience to get 99 in that. I got 1.6 million Slayer experience from leeching those dummies, which is actually quite a lot of experience. And I'll have around 1.5 million chimes to put into Slayer very soon as well, so that's a hell of a lot of levels incoming. I also managed to get some dungeoneering, divination and invention experience. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you did enjoy watching it and you got some really good gains on Double Experience Weekend as well. Do let me know in the comments down below what you got for your Double Experience Weekend gains. There'll be some really hype Clue Scroll videos coming out very soon as well with the new Clue Scroll update. And until next time, see ya.